Alright, what's going on guys? Guys, we're back for the second episode here on the count.pickaxe.net of the Skyblock viewer series here. So we have made our two first invites to the island. So if we check, we have invited Devil's Son and Wow Girl, which is just perfect, and we are still recruiting. So if you guys want to join the island, just type your agenda down below in the comment or just message me in game. And if you guys have done a bit of progress, I'm gonna go invite you to the island. But today we have quite a lot to go ahead and do. So since the last episode, I've grinded a bit. So if we check our tool, we are now tool level 69. I swear I did not mean to get that, but we have orb greed all the way to 8,000, which means it is also like very close to max, as we only need 2,000 more levels on this, which is going to be perfect, as it's going to make us an insane amount of orbs, which is going to be needed for the rest of the enchants. So we did get to level 69, so we did unlock an enhancer, which I did not put any levels to this yet. Also got rainfall, and we also have orb magnet. I do need to go ahead and upgrade these, but I do want to focus on jackhammer a bit here, as it is still under leveled quite a bit, because if we check, it is only level 800, and we need to get that to 10,000, which is going to take a decent amount of time. But before we get started into this episode, in the last one we did start building this entire farm. Obviously we have the slash mastery to go ahead and do. We're still pretty far from carrots, but I believe we should be able to get that in today's episode. We did get a ton of robots here, but in today's episode I do want to buy some more robot keys and try to get more robots, especially some more slayer robots, because I do want to go ahead and work on a bit of a farm here for our mobs and start grinding mobs ASAP, because we do have a duplication portal, we have a double size, and 3 enchanted portals, which is just amazing, and we have yet to place any of these spawners. So let's go and go to slash buy here. Let's go and purchase. Let's go and buy 20 of these bad boys right here. There it is. We are now out of credits. Let's go and head to spawn, and then let's go and get started on these. We have 20 of them. Hopefully we get something good. So first one is going to be a miner. Next one is going to be a farmer bedrock. That is very, very nice, actually. Another bedrock farmer. Pretty sure, can we merge these? No, we cannot, but that's still going to be perfect. Open another one. Gold robot farmer. Open another one right here. Okay, that's a coal slayer. That's pretty bad. I was probably hoping for something a bit better right there. A robot. Oh my, this is insane. A bedrock robot slayer is going to be amazing. Then we got a obsidian farmer. Not too bad. And we got another gold farmer, which can merge into a diamond. Next up, we got another diamond, merge that into an emerald. Coal robot miner. Okay, I really don't want the miners for the time being, because we don't really need them. Next up, we got another bedrock farmer. Okay, so we're currently at 3 bedrock farmers. That's gonna be very, very nice once we unlock some better crops. Emerald slayer, I'll go in and take that. I'm not sure how many more keys we got, but we got another miner right there. Emerald slayer, that is amazing. We're gonna have a bedrock slayer and an obsidian slayer right there. Gold robot right there. Another diamond slayer, which is very, very nice. We're gonna need all these slayers. Next up, okay, insta kill portal. That is insane. This is probably one of the best portals here on the server. I'm not sure how many crates we have left still. We got one more after this. Okay, so we have another one right there, which is this one is a farmer. Okay, so these are slayer. These are all farmers, I believe. Oh, this one's a slayer, so yeah, this one goes right here. So we have all these farmers here. Last one, what did we get? We got a gold slayer. Not too bad. Let's go to our island here. Let's see if we can do some upgrades on these. Well, first off, the bedrock are just gonna go in here, because we're not gonna need those for right now. We do have this, which we can. Oh wait, no, this is a farmer. I need a farmer to go and merge this. But we do have another slayer here, which we can merge into an emerald. And then I believe, yeah, we can make an iron right here, and we can make a diamond, I believe, with these two. Yep, there it is, perfect. So if we look at our slayers, we now have all of these right here, which is perfect. If we look at our miners, which we can actually go ahead and merge some of these into each other, just like so, just like that, perfect. So these are going to be all of our miners, and then these are farmers, which I believe we don't have any of yet. Perfect. So if we check right here, we got all of these, and then honestly these farmers are going to be very, very good. Also, I did forget, we do have an obsidian farmer here, which we could potentially merge. I think yes, we can actually. So I'm gonna go and do that right now. I'm gonna go and sell this guy first of all. So let's go right here, view storage, and then deposit everything right there. pick up this guy and then merge him with this. That's going to be 4 bedrock farmers right there, which I'm going to go ahead and place down. I'm going to make some bigger farms for these guys because these do have an 11 radius. So this is not going to be big enough for these robots, but I'm going to make 4 different layers for all 4 of these. And obviously, once we unlock some better farming mastery, as you can see right here, obviously our robots are going to be making more money. But for now, I'm just going to place this guy down, and then I can go ahead and put back these right in there. There we go. And then obviously I'm gonna make 3 more layers for this bedrock farmer right here, so we have 4 of them placed down, which should be just perfect. Obviously, once we get better crops, it is going to make some more money. But also, we can also upgrade this, but I believe, yeah, we don't have any gems. But as you see, we can upgrade its speed, the fortune, and the storage, so this guy can store more items while in there. But yeah, today's goal of the episode is to get a full Slayer setup right here with our portals, and we just got the insta-kill portal, which is probably one of the best portals here on the server. So we got duplication, which has a chance to give our mob stacks 2x drops once they die. Then we got double size. This portal has a chance to enchant your mob stack too. So basically what it does is doubles it in terms of the size of them. Then we got insta kill right here. This portal has a chance to instantly kill your entire mob stack. Very, very good portal. And then enchanted, this portal has a chance to enchant your mob stack, giving enchanted drops. And with 3 of them, that means we have a 60% chance to go ahead and make all those drops enchanted. And what that means, it means more money once we go ahead and sell. As you see here, it's more than double the price of regular snowballs right there. But we do have to get started, buy some spawners, make a bit of a grinder. I'm not sure where to make the grinder. Probably gonna make it somewhere like around here or something. So I'm gonna get started on a bit of a grinder, and then once that is done, I'm gonna go and bring you guys back once we're done with that. Also, as score, we're currently at level 4. Actually, we're working towards level 4 right now. It's gonna be giving us a bigger island, which is gonna be very, very nice. And then at level 5, we do get a level 2 generator. I do want to make a couple gen in the next episode, but like some big ones, because I do want to go and focus on that, because I know that the pickaxe gives you a lot of gems. And then obviously I do want to start working on our sword here. We do have 26 million shards right there. I might get this to level 5. There it is. That's going to be sharpness 10, and then I do have to get some strength right here. Actually, we're too poor for strength. Pretty unfortunate. It is very expensive. Probably going to go the rest into shards greed right there. That is amazing. I do have to stop my boosters as I was grinding here in a second ago. But yeah, let's go and get started. I'm going to go ahead and place down these bedrock farmers on 3 different layers, and then once that is done, I'm going to start on a bit of a design for our mob grinder that we're going to be using for this episode. But yeah, obviously we still have to go ahead and get started with everything in today's episode. But honestly, we have done quite a lot on all of these robots. These are going to be very, very, very amazing once we do get to that. So I'm going to go and bring you guys back here in 1 second once we are done with everything. Alright boys, and we are back, and since the last clip I've done quite a bit of grinding, I'm not gonna lie. So not really on my sword, but on my hoe. If we check, we now have orb greed, 8k jackhammer, 1k explosion, 400 key finder at 100. Not a lot of levels right there, but I do want to go and keep grinding this hoe maybe in the next episode. But in this episode I do want to grind onto my sword. So I did get shards greed always level 93, which is pretty bad, I'm not gonna lie. I did want to go and upgrade our tool a bit here. Go and see how much okay, we could buy like quite a bit of levels, but it's going to be very expensive. I think I'm just going to go on and chill a bit, and then level up some of these really quickly. At least get to a bit, maybe like a diamond sword. I don't think this is too expensive right now. Yeah, 500k, this is kind of light work. Okay, it is now starting to get a bit expensive, so let's go to this one right here. Max out narrow sword. Let's just go and get the custom sword right here. There it is. This sword is actually very, very nice. And yeah, our island did actually go out and set up a grinder here. If we check, they made a big grinder for our spawners that we're going to need for the slash mastery. So if we check slash mastery right here, we're currently at 3k out of 15k. We didn't really start grinding the wolves at all, which is what I want to do in today's episode. And then you guys probably saw in the back, I did start on a bit of a setup right here for our better spawners. So all of these are going to be portals right here. Where did I put my portals? They're all here. So I'm going to place all these portals. Obviously insta kill needs to go at the bottom, so go and place that down right there. Perfect. I'm gonna need to break these blocks afterwards, But then we have 3 enchanted. Let's go enchanted here at the bottom. So 1, 2, and 3. That's going to be 60% chance to make those right there. And then let's go duplicate your mob stack, even 2x drops. Let's go duplication right here. And then this one, chance to enchant your mob stack. Let's go and go this one at the top right here. So perfect. We now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 portals all on our grinder, obviously with the insta kill at the bottom, so it kills once all of these portals like try to affect the mobs and so on. And at the bottom here, we're gonna place our robots. We have 3 bedrock slayers and we have 1 obsidian slayer. So we're gonna place these guys down right here, not there. Place these guys down right here. And then if I go ahead and go to our island, do we have some spawners? I think we have villager spawners. We have 50 villager spawners right here. Let's go and place these down really quickly, and then we can check what ends up happening. So in this one, okay, we didn't even unlock that one yet. Okay, so we can only place it once it is unlocked. But once we do get on that unlocked, I'm gonna go and finish this grinder here. I'm probably gonna start grinding on that right now. But with the rest of our money, I do want to buy some more wolf spawners. So how many can we actually go ahead and purchase here? We still have 85 million. Let's go and put down this, and that should be perfect. Yeah, 85 mil right there. 34 wolf spawners we're gonna add to this stack right here. There it is. We now have 100 wolves, which is not too bad. I know it's not going to be infinite, but it's going to be better than nothing. So we're going to go back to grinding here. We have a lot of grinding to do on these wolves right here, and obviously I want to get to the higher spawners ASAP so we can get this grinder here underway, because this is going to be making an insane amount of money once we actually finish all of this, especially if we upgrade our robots right here with fortune, speed, all that good stuff, and we stack this guy up. It's going to be very, very good. So the goal is to stack all the mobs here at the bottom, and then once that is done, the robots are going to take care of them. Obviously they're going to keep spawning all the way up here, but all we need is this big of a platform, because we're going to stack every single spawner on the stack, and then we're only going to have our best spawner in this grinder here. So hopefully once we get to guardian, we can actually go out and do that. But yeah, for now we have a lot of grinding to go out and do. I need to get the grinding with my sword to go and start grinding some wolves here, and I do have to get a ton of shards. Actually, I do have a ton of shards. I have 46 mil almost to go out and spend right here, so let's go and do that. So I'm thinking we do I'm probably just gonna go into shards greed. That's 100 levels right. Let's go and get that. It's gonna be 194 levels there, and then obviously we can go and start grinding. Auto clicking is allowed on the server, and this is a nice way of doing it right here. You change your jump to left click and you change your attack to space. All you got to do then is hold your space bar and it kills all the mobs. But yeah, auto clicking or doing this is allowed as long as you're not AFK on the server. So yeah, make sure you guys are not AFK if you're doing this, or you will probably get banned. But yeah, I'm going to start grinding here on these wolves. I'm not sure for how long. Probably just go until we finish the mastery, because we're currently at let's go and see. We're at 3200. Also, we did unlock carrots right here, which is very, very nice. I do need to get back to farming in the next episode probably, and then I also want to build a massive cobble gen in the next episode, as well as the pickaxe is very, very good for gems, and some obviously the ores do give a ton of trophies. If we check slash trophies here, we can check. I can't type, but yeah, right here, coal gives 8, this one gives 14, 15, 16, 12, 14, 18, and 20 compared to what the other items give. So we do have to get started on that right there. But yeah, I'm probably just going to grind a bit of carrots here once I'm done with our mastery on our wolves, which is going to take a bit of time. But once that is going to be done, that's going to be perfect. And I also have to grind some money. Obviously the snowballs is the worst drop, so it's not going to get a lot of money right now. But I'm going to go ahead and probably put a movie on, grind all these wolves, and then once I get back, the wolves are probably going to be done for the mastery, and then we can go ahead and purchase some villager spawners, which we can go ahead and place in there. We're also going to have to go ahead and grind them. But yeah, that being said, I'm going to bring you guys back here in a second once we're done with the wolf grinder here, and I might try to go ahead and maybe buy some money for credits here, as we are very poor. We don't have any money. I'm gonna go ahead and check if some people are selling money for credits, because 100 wolves is not going to cut it, and we're going to need some more. So I'm going to bring you guys back here in 1 second once we finish the slash mastery. Then once that's done, we can move on to the villagers, buy some more villagers, and then place them in our grinder over there, which I also have to go and finish setting up by breaking these blocks and then making it all perfect. Obviously we can add on more portals onto this, and if it comes to later that we need some more portal space, we can just go ahead and move this platform up as you do load spawners in a 3x3 area and from top to bottom. So wherever you are in this chunk, it is going to go ahead and load this spawner. So yeah, I'm going to go get to grinding here on the wolves, and I'm going to go and bring you guys back here in 1 second. Alright boys, and we are back, and I'm not gonna lie, we have done quite a lot of progress since the last clip. If we go on and check, our sword is now level 103, and look at our enchants. We maxed out every single enchant that we could actually go on and purchase. So yeah, we got maxed out Shard Greed right here, Key Finder maxed out, XP Finder maxed out, Shards Magnet maxed out, Greedy Slash maxed out, Spawner Finder also maxed out, Dual Damage maxed out. And then once we get to level 150, which is going to be in a decent amount of time, we're going to be able to get the Key Magnet enchant right here. But yeah, we have now, if this is mastery, we are now on the rabbits. So I did finish the wolves, I finished the villager. I actually went a bit overboard on the villagers here, also on the wolves, actually the wolves quite a lot. But now we're starting on the rabbits, which is going to be perfect right here. As you guys can see, we've got a lot of rabbits right here. These do, like, they do sell for this amount of money, like already $500 just like that. And I did go ahead and set up our farm right here with the villagers, as yeah, I do have 370 villagers right here. So once they drop, let's see, I'm not sure if it hit any. Yeah, I didn't hit any of them actually. So we got no portals to actually proc there, which is very, very unfortunate. But yeah, the 3 enchanted is going to be very, very good. The insta kill, obviously very, very good. But the downside with this, yeah, this guy just got duplicated. So 2x the stack size, that is amazing. So if we hit the duplicator and then hit the enchanted portal, and then like these portals can get very, very nice once you stack a ton of them all the way together. And yeah, if we hit the insta kill right here, everything goes into the collector. And then if it doesn't, it all goes into the robots right here, which are going to be perfect. In the next episode, I do want to focus on getting some gems. We have 0 gems right now. We do have to get to level 225 to unlock gem finder here to go ahead and start making some gems. But I do know that just mining with your pickaxe on a couple gems does give you gems. So we're going to need those gems to go ahead and upgrade these robots, especially the storage. The storage is going to be very, very important to go ahead and upgrade. Right now we only have a 600 storage, and this was just pretty low, I'm not gonna lie. I think the farmers have a bit more. How much have we got in here? I don't even know. 700. Okay, no, it is the same thing. But we do gotta get a ton of gems here to go ahead and upgrade these robots, because right now the storage are very, very small. And I also want to get the speed upgrades and obviously the fortune. Fortune is going to be very, very amazing once we go ahead and get that. But yeah, honestly, this is not too bad. We do have our villagers set up right here. I'm going to go and keep grinding some rabbits here for the next episode. Oh, they all get stuck here, which is pretty unfortunate. I'm not sure why they all get stuck right here. Oh, it's because of a... I think it's because it is a stair instead of a full block, but it does need the stair for the other mobs, which is pretty unfortunate. If we go down here, let's go ahead and see. Yeah, they're all right over here, which is very unfortunate that this is happening right here. I'm not sure. I'm gonna try to fix something for this, but yeah, we are on the rabbits, so I'm gonna go ahead and end off right here. If you guys did enjoy it, make sure to go and leave a like and comment down below, and make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you guys don't go and join me here on the server, you guys can use my custom IP account.pickaxe.net. It does support me and the channel's going to do so. But with that being said, I'm gonna go and see you guys here in the next episode.